What's going on, everybody? This is Mac, and I want to do a quick rundown of a couple trades that I took today, and it is Friday, June the 12th. The first trade I took was on Play, Dave & Buster's. I had traded this yesterday after hours when they announced their earnings, so I had it on my watch list this morning to kind of see what was going on. And if you look down here on this 5-minute chart, right out of the gate, it was kind of choppy, but it did look weak. It came back up to VWAP here and then started to move down. And L2 looked really good to the downside. So when I got this confirmation that it was weak right here on this one bar, it shot right down through all these moving averages on the 1-minute chart. As it started to pull back just a little bit, I took it short underneath those moving averages. And as I got confirmation that I was correct and knowing that this is a weak stock, I added into my short. I started setting my partials as limit orders, and I got a few of those right there. And as it came back up, it still looked really good to me, and so I added into my short right here. It did come up against me a little bit, but it wasn't too terrible. Didn't come anywhere near my break even based on what I had left. So I let this come back down, took a few more partials right there, and I noticed, and you see I've got a channel marked on here, a down channel. Really, I didn't mark this until we got further on down, but I got these partials here, and it showed support along this descending line here. It showed resistance along this descending line, so I marked that, and I went ahead and added into my short one more time. I got one partial there, and as soon as it came up and broke this channel, I was out, which ended up being a good decision. It did continue on up a good bit, so I only wanted to play this channel, and as soon as that channel was done, I wasn't going to waste my time on it anymore. And the other stock I traded was AMD. AMD, I trade pretty much every day. Let me back up on this 2-minute chart so we can see a couple different time frames. This was a very quick trade. I'd watched several people trend trade AMD, and I was getting a little bit of FOMO because it was a very weak stock into the afternoon. But it'd be hard to see on your screen probably, but there's a dashed line across here, and that is yesterday's close. When I saw it dipping down below that and saw the number of bids down below that, and on top of that the SPY was dropping pretty hard, I knew that AMD was going to follow, so I jumped in short heavy here. And then, as I always do, I set all of my partials where I want to take them in advance as limit orders, so that if it moves quick, I will catch that price action. In this case, I almost couldn't get these orders in because the price was moving so fast. As a matter of fact, this one down here at the bottom of this wick, I set that order up here, but I got about a 15-cent slippage in my favor. That's just how fast it shot down there. Got a couple more partials. I had this line drawn from a couple days ago as a support area. It did break down through it. I got one partial there, but as it came back up through it, I went ahead and closed my position, thinking that this probably will hold as support. Plus, I didn't have that much left. So those two trades made for a great Friday, and I did have two other trades. I had a small win on United Airlines and a small and equal loss on Delta Airlines. So those kind of washed each other out. So all in all, great day, great week, and looking forward to the weekend, and I can't wait to see y'all next week. Have a good one.